And we are already live. It's the regular meeting of RFM. It's already quite late, 8 p.m. I forgot to start the broadcast, and I was also a little bit late. It's currently Mike Iono and myself. And I think the only thing we're doing today will probably be some updates, right? We have major updates of some packages in the front end, and I think also for the back end. Maybe we can also check out some pull requests if we can merge them. But I think this will probably be it. Do you have more questions, Mike, regarding RFM or just things in general? If there's something that I can help with?
I haven't been so active with RFM lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a step back to learn a few things. So.
Me neither. I wasn't very active either. But that's okay. Yeah, upgrade Ember source. Just Ember source will be okay. Anything else? So we are currently checking out Ember source. I really don't understand why I have Bootstrap in the list of my packages, but so Sidekick unique jobs. Scenic should be okay. High charts. And auth 0. Okay, that's also very dangerous because there are no tests that are checking if auth 0 is working properly. There's 2 times Ember high charts. How can that? Oh yeah, there's Ember high charts and high charts. I see. And there's bump Ember ASLint plugin again. We have 2 pull requests for that. I wonder why. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Wrong with the chrono.
I can't hear you.
I remember you once asked me to look at the bump up chrono model one. There's that.
Oh no, that's very difficult. The chrono model that's like a big task. That's not trivial at all. Like because we have to fix a chrono model itself. That's too complicated, I promise.
Okay.
Because chrono model is patching the active records, like the thing that's connecting with the database, and it's like patching it. It's like monkey patching it, and that's dirty. But yeah, it works. But they're not really maintaining it. And schedule once it's not interesting. Okay, we get a failing build then. Do you know what monkey patching is, Mike?
No. Monkey patching.
Monkey patching means that you change the behavior at runtime in a way that the original maintainer did not, anticipate. Or is there better? Yeah, is a way for a program to extend or modify supporting system software locally.
So maybe I log into the production server and make changes to the files of the production server?
It's affecting your development or environment also. But active record is the built-in connection between Rails and the database, and Chrono model just hooks into it, and that's what monkey patching means. This one here, and they are still not supporting Rails 5. Oh. Yeah, they're not supporting Rails 5.2 and oh my gosh, so many bugs. Yeah, but that's the problem why we cannot update.
Okay.
It's pretty terrible. We have this as a blocker. But on the other hand, we really need it because it's allowing us to have temporal databases, and we need temporal databases for the visualizations. I kind of regret have used this GAM, honestly.
Okay. What are temporal databases?
Temporal databases is that you can compare a value with the state of the value like 3 months ago.
Oh yeah. Okay.
For example, if you go to this visualization here, this wouldn't be possible without this GAM here. All right.
Oh.
So to know which brokers have developed in which way, this would not be possible at all. Right?
Yeah.
So what I'm doing now is I will again start server and see if we have more deprecation warnings. A couple. No, this is just a violation thing. Yeah, seems okay. No problem. Can I log in? Yeah. Ha. Okay, so this is a problem on my side. We have to start the Redis database because otherwise we'll get an error on the backend. I will start the database. Come on. Yeah, and there we are. Yeah, seems to work. Does the email login also works?
I think you used email login. Oh, okay. That is login with Google. Which client is that? It's weird.
This is Auth0. It's an identity provider.
Ah.
I'm logged in. That works. Okay, cool. Seems to be safe.
Yeah. Maybe an issue I've noticed.
Yeah.
On the website, are they called bubble chat?
What is it called? A bubble chart. The bubble chart, yeah.
Yeah, I think Kukula updated them to be love hearts.
Yeah.
But on the homepage, I think there are still circles.
What's
So
on the
maybe
homepage?
If you go to the homepage.
Yeah, I am on the homepage right now. You mean the initial page, the landing page?
Yeah, the landing page. Where the graphs are. There's somewhere the graphs.
The visualization page. Yeah, you mean it's not
Yes.
updated?
Yeah, that's circles, and when you click on that, it takes you to love hearts.
Yeah,
so maybe
okay.
That's inconsistent.
I see what you mean. I would say this is okay for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like he forgot to update the preview, which I think is a minor problem, I would say.
Yeah.
That's all right. But if the Ember app is working as expected for the version that I'm currently running, so if I say yarn info Ember CLI version 381 and Ember source 380, yeah, I would say let's merge these pull requests too. Merge. It's cool if you have a test setup that's like doing the most basic things, and you can, I can more or less. Oh, this was failing. Why?
I love how you only love the ones that are failing tests.
Oh, that's a problem. Where do I have copy? Aha.
So git grep searches into the files?
Yeah, so I use git grep many times. So git grep, you can search for a word and it's telling you where it's located. And I can see that the tests are failing because group range copy is not a function. And I can find the file here. So I can just copy that. I'll open my editor and I put the path in, and there you can see group range copy. And yeah, it's a copy of an array. Who wrote this? Dad wrote it. And I think he just wants to create a copy. Yeah, this is just a copy of an array. I can now search for JavaScript array copy. He wants to clone the array, and he wants to be able to range map.
So
clone array. Do you know what the difference between cloning and getting a reference, a copy of the reference?
the difference between copy and reference.
Yeah.
Copy doesn't copy creates a new array.
Ah, that's correct.
Yeah, and the other one maybe is the same.
If you assign something to a variable like this here, if you would say let age groups equals group range, so you assign age groups to be have the value of group range like this.
Yeah.
Then if you change something to age groups, that group range will be affected. Like this here is changing age groups, and here Matt just doesn't wants to avoid it by creating a local copy of group range. Make sense?
Yeah, I think you could use the ES6. Is it called unpacking or something? I'm not sure. Where you have the array, then you have dot.
Yeah, but I think that's okay. Slice. Slice 0 is okay. So now I'm checking out. So Ember CLI was merged. Ember source. Just adding package JSON. From 3.6 to 3.8.0. We save it and we go to the front end and we say yarn install. Actually, we could also check out that branch here. So we have to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is running Ember test. Seems I don't have Chrome installed. All right, so it's installing Chrome. In the meantime, I'll probably already check out the branch from the PandaBot and give it the patch. So what I want is
Does that reset like the remote?
No. It's resetting my local. So git reset will reset it to the origin master branch. Like this is the upstream branch, and I say hard, and this will change the working copy. And I copied the git hash, so I could say git cherry pick, and I get just that commit from the other branch, which is fine. And now I pushed it, so it will, in the meantime, it will build the master branch and hopefully fix the master branch, because it will probably fail because of that unused import.
Yes.
And now I'm checking out this branch here. Let's check out that branch. And I will redo where's git wrap group range? Yeah, that fix. Of copy, I just say slice 0 copy. Git push. Now I'm pushing to this branch here. And soon it will pop up here. On. What? Oh, git reset. Oh, status. I don't want to go. Don't want to fix the merge conflict, so I just say git reset origin, and then the name of the remote branch plus hard. And now I have just to add the fix once more. Size 0. Probably because the dependabot also updated the branch in the meantime.
Oh, okay.
Fix front end tests. Push. So hopefully now it's getting through. Yes. So here we have the fix. All right. Now it's rebuilding everything. So Ember height charts. Now I have Google Chrome installed. Google Chrome, there it is. And I should be able to run the tests now. And this will give me an idea if the tests are now fixed. I could also wait for the build server, but now I'm just schedule once is defined but never used. Right. Yeah, deprecation warnings, that's fine. Okay, there's one failure. Which one was not okay? Isn't there okay, maybe I'll just add into test log. I cannot see anything, right? Ah, there it is, not okay. Schedule once is okay, that's fine. That's okay. So the test was failing because schedule once was not defined, and that's easy by just saying git fetch. It will fetch the upstream branch, and let's say git merge origin master. A master has the fix already. Now I can say ember test again. Why is there so many build errors? Deprecation warnings. New A. Okay, now everything is fixed. So this should be good. So Ember source should become green soon. Now let's have a look at Ember height charts, I would say. I'm going to check out master. Goal. Up to date. And I'm gonna check if that branch is okay. Actually, I would say for high charts, it's let me copy, drop support for. I think it's okay just to check out the change log. It's not a big change, so it doesn't look too dangerous. And this one is a major update. Let's see, what is the change log? Releases. So what was the reason for, well, having a major update is always a little bit dangerous. And you just targeted high chart 7, there's no what?
Yeah, that's weird. Or maybe there are 6 huge commits.
Version 7 change log. So this is the interesting part. TypeScript support, blah, 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 blah. New feature, new series type, new series type, new series type. So everything that's new should not be a problem. Yeah, doesn't look bad. So I'm going to merge that too. Where is it? There. There. Okay. This is failing. Why? Same thing. Yeah, this one needs to be updated. No, nothing to worry about. Have you seen that the schedule once error was on this build? And I think we can. Okay, now many builds are failing because I updated the master, and now it's like I have accidentally forgot to remove the schedule once, and I just pushed to master without waiting for the build server, and now we have a lot of failing builds.
So pulling from master will resolve?
Yeah, now, but Dependabot already pulled from master or rebased onto master, and it should rebase again. So the build will become green again. But I know that bump ESLint plugin Ember was read before that, and I wonder why. This was the needs build. Like there was a warning about the needs in the tests. Exactly, setup test with needs. And I wanted to know if what's the about. I'll search for ESLint. What is Tobias doing here? What the heck? Examples of incorrect code for this rule. Examples of correct code. So either we set integration to true. Can you see what we have to do, Mike? I have currently some trouble. So we are using Ember Mocha, and we apparently there's setup test, setup component test, setup model test. Some of them say setup like needs, and this seems to be a violation. And if they say integration, this is okay. Interesting. Mike, are you still with me? Mike, you're currently muted.
Yeah, I'm still there. So I still I really don't understand the tests much. So like when they say needs, is it something like that they want like some dependency or something? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a configuration in the tests.
Configuration, yeah.
I can basically show it to you. Go away.
So you're using you said Mocha?
Yeah, we are using Mocha. And now I'm checking out the branch, and if I run the tests, I should see it.
I was just learning to use Enzyme at the weekend.
Yeah. And Ember has its own testing framework.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here are the deprecation warnings.
Yeah, do not use setup with needs.
Yeah, it's complaining about my tests. And we have needs. And needs sometimes not empty. Oh, there are many. Oh, there are many files. All right, so let's fix it one by one. I said git grab needs. This gives a long list of files where we have it. If we go to the front end, yes, this is a unit test which has needs. And what they say is, what do they want me to do? They want just to add tests. Probably they just want me to type in integration true, and this is it. So I think for the unit tests we have to specify all the things that a controller needs. So if you go to the controller of, what is it? Application. So controller application. This is the application controller. And there we have the session. So we need a session here too. And since we are patching the router with Ember metrics, we also have to add these two things to it. Otherwise, we'll get an import error for the tests. I think what Ember ESLint wants us to do is instead of adding all the things that it needs, we just have to specify integration true. And this is it.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to import everything else?
No. Integration true. Like that. Okay, I'm writing a macro for it. And like a macro in Vim is something like a list of actions which you can repeat.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm on this line. I will record it now. I go to the last part. I say, I give once down, and then they say delete everything within curly braces. Then I put it in one line and say integration true. And that's it. So let's see if that works here. Here we go. Nice.
Wow.
It's a little bit stupid, huh? Oh. Come on. Doesn't work anymore. Maybe I mistyped something, but that's not a problem. I'll record it again. So delete everything in curly braces. Go to the last part and say integration, and then stop the recording.
So how does it navigate to the files, or are you doing the navigation manually?
What do you mean?
How does it navigate? Okay, after you create the macro, how does it navigate to the files that you?
Oh yeah, so I
want
grabbed for needs, and I have this the list here, and there's a shortcut that is going once so to the next occurrence. So you can say enter, and this will bring me here. And if I say if I type 2 buttons, then I'll get to the next part.
Okay.
And repeat the macro. So many. Will it ever end?
There's a lot of files.
Unfortunately, you have to have a look into each of them because it might be a little bit different, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I think I have a test for every single single file. There's a test. No more items, finally. Yeah, so let's see. That looks more or less all the same. Ember test. Now, if we are lucky, then all tests pass and there are no deprecation warnings anymore. No. Huh?
Do not use setup with.
Oh, I'm not supposed to have a single string argument. Interesting. Okay, next try. Test. Ember test. There should be less deprecation warnings now.
Yeah. But then you did integration equals true.
Okay, I'm supposed to not have an empty object. So I have to put in everywhere integration true. It's fine. Okay, only 3 failures. So we fixed 5 of them. So many deprecation warnings. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay, this is the stupid Ember test. Oh, what do we have here? So there's just one final deprecation warning. Don't use observers if possible. And I wonder how to fix that. This will probably need some research.
What did the warning say?
Don't use observers if possible. I'm copying that string, searching through it on the page. No observers. And I wonder what they are suggesting to me. Prevents usage of observers. Is very easy, but it leads to hard to reason about consequences. So this is good. This is change. Ever observer text. Okay, but this is the Ember hide charts. I think this was taken from a tutorial, like the official documentation of that plugin here. Yeah. It's exactly, it's like taken from here.
Yeah. Maybe the documentation hasn't changed as well.
No. Maybe they have an issue now because of it. Okay, so I decided to just disable it for this very occurrence. Disable front end. Yes, disable for file. It is lint for file. Can I disable this turning off ESLint rule for specific file? That's what I want. So I need that. Put it here. Remember no observers. It's a 0. We'll disable it. Don't use observers. I said no observers. How can I disable one rule? You know how I can disable ESLint for one particular file?
No. They're doing this ESLint disable.
I'm just in the wrong file. I'm so stupid. I had it in the wrong file. You seen this? It should be here because there's the code violation. We're using an observer here, and that's fine. And we should not get an error here. Oh, works.
Nice.
we had disabled one particular rule for this one particular file, and the rest is just all the same. Okay, therefore I'm saying, that looks good. All Ember tests are now integrated. Tests. Or better fix ESLint by telling, by declaring all Ember tests to be integration tests.
Oh, that's what the integration tool was doing.
You should always have your title be less 80 characters. So I put this description on the paragraph below.
Okay.
And I also would like to check if when I merge original master now in this particular branch, if I get even less deprecation warnings, because I could see that there are some deprecations that have to do with the detransition hook. Was removed. We removed it just now. So what about our recent pull requests? Did they turn green again? Not really. Okay, I think I can push it. And we'll see. Okay, so master is also green again. Come on. Now it's complaining about some, so Dependabot has again pushed the branch while I was editing the file. And now I have to see that I always want to, I think I always want the master branch. So here we have the conflict, and this one here is older, so I'm going to delete this. It's It's the same thing. ESLint plugin, high charts. Yeah. I'll delete that. What else? The yarn log. For yarn log, I always say git checkout origin master and then yarn log, and then I just install everything again. It will also update the yarn log file.
So so the dash specifies the file.
Git checkout origin master will check out everything behind the dash from the master page, so it will overwrite the files.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah. So there are a couple of changes now to the yarn log file, but that's perfectly fine. If I look at this now, I can see, okay, the package is not updated. Yeah, it's all right. Merge conflicting files. So now I'm ahead of origin, blah, 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 by 4 commits. And I would even say, let's try to, what's the difference between this branch and my current head? Like, what files have changed? So all of this I know, and then yarn log. I will probably do the following now. I reset to origin, that one. I soft reset. I say git reset. Yeah. And then I do basically just commit again by declaring all tests to be integration tests. That way, I have just one commit more. You see?
Yeah.
Do the same thing. And now I can say git push. Instead of 4, right? So I'm currently saving a couple of merge commands. Yeah, and this should make the test, the ESLint, this should fix the ESLint. All right, I would say let's call it a day. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
Mike, I think you learned a little bit. For example, to assess the risk of pull requests that you get from Dependabot, how to fix deprecation warnings, how to use Vim, how to use macros.
And
so macros are really handy. Like if you have to do something many times in a row for a lot of files, then macros are super handy. Also, if you want, for example, if you want to go line by line, then I also write a macro that's doing one step, and I just repeat that step 20 times. Then I can edit the file as I want it to be.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Shall I stop the broadcast and we call it a day?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.